welcome to the next session that we're going to talk about, and that is, of course, ICS. Yes, we're getting technical now. So ICS is an IT system, is a data system, is a lot, and it is rolled out in phases. A system that requires data entry from importers, exporters, operators, whoever needs to provide these data as per the law. And these data points need to be provided within a certain time frame. And we're going to look at what that all means. There is a big deadline coming up in 2023. So let's explore ICS. So ICS, what is it and how does it work and how does it affect my company going forward? Well, you may have heard already about ICS. In 2023, we are facing new requirements for inbound air shipments to the EU. This is called Import Control System ICS2, release number 2. So there are 3 releases, 1, 2, 3, and we are now in phase release number 2. From March 1st, 2023, this release number 2 will go live. It is then affecting all freight forwarders, air carriers, express couriers, and postal operators transporting goods to or through the European Union. This includes Norway and Switzerland. All of these actors, stakeholders, operators will be required to submit advanced cargo information in form of a complete entry summary declaration, or ENS, under the second phase of the EU's customs pre-arrival security and safety program, the Import Control System, ICS2, release number 2. So, therefore, this is a big event, a large-scale initiative with the objective to enhance customs oversight of the movement of goods prior to their arrival at the EU external borders, be that air, maritime, land, or inland waterways. ICS2 then enables customs authorities to identify the risk level of the consignment. If something is a high risk, if this is identified prior to it arriving in the European Union, then there can be the necessary intervention. At the same time, this enables legitimate traders of the customs territory of the EU, Norway, and Switzerland to be channeled through Green Channel. Please go ahead. But the authorities need to be able to identify when something risky is coming into the country. Asking operators, stakeholders, importers, exporters, transport agents to provide additional information comes at an administrative burden. Therefore, we're implementing these releases in 3 phases. We are done with release 1. That covered the pre-loading process for postal and express consignment by air. Okay, so now release 2 is the next step in the system. And this is then followed by release 3, which comes in 24, etc. 1st of March, so in 24, we will then require operators carrying goods on maritime and inland waterways, road and railways to comply with the new regulation. So the big bang for anything but air is still to come. In the air transport sector, who are currently filing advanced cargo information into Import Control System, will have to gradually start filing this data into ICS2 during the operational rollout of the release 2. So this means those operators concerned need to prepare for the release number 2 start date in order to avoid the risk of delays and non-compliance. So we have made, or the EU Commission has made available conformance testing environments that allowed the parties concerned to ensure that they can do the connections in order to pass on the data required electronically. So access to various test environments, allowing messages to be exchanged with customs authorities. And this way one could verify that one is ready for ICS phase, ICS 2 release 2. Let's have a look at the 2 detailed fact sheets that are available and that can guide us more through ICS release number 2.